what do I think of this motorcycle? Well, these fellows haven't let me ride it. I'm riding my old.
Not today.
I'm riding my old T1. These people haven't let me ride this motorcycle, so I will reserve my comments for the next ride. Hello, this is the Art of Unwinding channel, and I am Bosky. Today I am excited to share the test ride we took on 3 Royal Enfield Meteors on a 150-kilometer drive. And if you like what you see, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. When Royal Enfield discontinued the Thunderbird and the TBX, it was truly an end of an era. This motorcycle, the Meteor, is not a new Thunderbird. Believe me, it's a completely new motorcycle. And Royal Enfield is calling it the Easy Cruiser. Let's find out. About 5 years ago, Royal Enfield set out on a mission to make accessible motorcycles. Accessible in price, in weight and height. Pricing. It costs 2.18 lakhs. That's the Fireball, the entry-level model. Weight 191 kgs. Seat height 760 mm. The interesting thing about the weight, though it says 191 kgs, this motorcycle felt about 30 or 40 kilos lighter. It was so flickable. I think the weight sits very low, the CG is low, and it carries its weight very well. The motorcycle felt very balanced, very light, and riding on this mud road was an absolute breeze. It took very little effort, absolutely confidence inspiring. The suspension felt great, especially the front. It could handle a lot of bumps and potholes quite well. The rear felt a bit firm. However, I guess it's a compromise between singles and doubles. The brakes felt adequate. Only the front required a bit of a firm squeeze to get the bike to stop quickly. I've been used to a Himalayan and an Interceptor the last 4 years. However, when I sat on this motorcycle, everything felt in place. The foot pegs, the gear lever, the brake pedal, the handlebar, the front brake lever, the clutch pedal, the mirrors, everything just seems to fit. The engine felt smooth, efficient, and it was quite silent. Only under hard acceleration there was a bit of combustion clatter. The fit and finish, the paint quality, the chrome quality, the plastics, everything is about the best we have ever seen from Royal Enfield. had 3 meteors with us today, and I was on my 2002 Thunderbird. And I was swapping bikes sometimes and riding the Thunderbird for a few kilometers and then going to the Meteor for some time. And it was it gave me a lot of joy and satisfaction to see how the cruiser, the Royal Enfield Cruiser, has evolved over the last 18 years. We didn't do any top speed testing, but on a few occasions we went up to 100 before we ran out of road or ran out of courage on these roads. And I think if it can do 100 without vibration, without wringing its neck, it's more than adequate. And it's become a habit. We pack our own breakfast, stop at a convenient place, spend some time together with the motorcycles, and enjoy the snack. We prefer this over visiting a restaurant or a hotel. I think I've said a lot about the motorcycle. So now it is time to hear from those who rode it for much longer than I did.
Yeah, Arun.
Don, what do you think? What do you think of this motorcycle?
This is something out of the skies, out of the celestial sky. I think the meteor has come.
All right.
It is fantastic. It's an easy cruiser. It is awesome. You just enjoy riding it. You just love the way the motorcycle handles, and it's very smooth on the curves, and it's just too good, man. It's not a Royal Enfield. I'm feeling like it's
You had a Thunderbird, right? You had an old Thunderbird.
I had a
T1.
Thunderbird. I had a
T1.
Thunderbird,
Yeah.
T1.
Yeah.
And this is way miles ahead. It's evolved beautifully. Royal Enfield has done a fantastic job on this work. It's a beautiful piece of machinery. I'm loving it.
You had a TVTS also.
I had a TVTS also.
Yeah, that's what you took to
T1,
Leh Ladakh.
TVTS,
Yeah.
And then now Meteor.
Good.
It's great. Loving it.
Happy to hear.
Yeah, scene one. Take one.
Action. What do you think, Baba, of this motorcycle?
It's an amazing bike. I have my Desert Storm, and there's no comparison between that. This is an amazing bike. Would love to ride this. Thank you.
You're ready to go to Rameshwaram today.
Yes, sir. Even I'll start now.
I'm sorry, this bike can't be given to you to go to Rameshwaram. Not today. You can exchange your Desert Storm.
Yeah, we will do. Surely will do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kaukora, what do you think about the Meteor?
Hello guys, it's been a nice experience riding the Meteor for I think roughly around 70-80 odd kilometers. From what I feel, after having ridden so many bigger bikes, I think this is a very good entry bike for people who aspire to pick up touring, cruising. It's a very forgiving bike, very gentle. There's not much of the engine burst or thrust, that might scare the shits out of people, especially when they're starting new. The tires hold really well for the intended riding, and I think the weight, the chassis, the new one that they've developed, seems to be a really nice product. It's very well balanced. The weight doesn't make itself felt, unlike the previous Thunderbird 500 that I had. And the best part is there is no vibrations. I've always associated Royal Enfield bikes with vibrations, and this just does not have any for a single cylinder. Yeah, the Interceptor is too good, and this seems to have come up in the right way. So I would say happy motorcycling, guys. I think you should pick up one for people who are aspiring to get into cruising or touring, seeing the lovely countryside like what you're doing today. And thanks to Bosby for letting me ride the bike. And cheers, that's about it. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, you had a Thunderbird, then you had a Himalayan, and now you have an Interceptor.
Yes.
All right, a true Royal Enfield fan.
Yeah, I think I've been clinging on, and to be honest, I think I can go a little bit back as well. I think '98 is when I started motorcycling. I had the Yamaha RD 350, and during those days, I was dead against the Royal Enfield. And it all happened by a chance, right? Given by Muskie on the Thunderbird 500, which converted me into, a Royal Enfield purist, or what you want to put it, I'm a fan, or whatever you want to say. I've been thoroughly enjoying riding the Royal Enfield bike for the last 8 or 9 years, and thanks to exceptional support that I get from HSR. Otherwise, I don't think I would have been glued on to a brand for such a long time. So yeah, that's
Great.
about it.
Thank you. At the end of the day, I think we're all fans of motorcycling.
Yes.
Any motorcycle that serves. What are you doing here?
I thought I'll order lunch here. The way the speech was going, fantastic, was raving about the motorcycle.
In conclusion, all I can say is Royal Enfield has a winner on its hands. That's it for this time. Hope to catch you again soon with the next episode of The Art of Unwinding. Thank you for watching.